Hello everybody, how is everybody doing today? This is Ladybug, and I am in the process of setting up to work on the garden path. As you can see, this is my diamond painting thing that I keep. Keeps my glasses in there, keeps my tray in there. Right, it's got my speaker in there in case I want to listen to music. There's my wax, my roller, and here's my pen. I usually have two pens. It's these that I use, and I know it's kind of dark in here right now, so I'm going to move my light over where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then what else do I need? I think that's it. Okay, everything else can go back in here for now. But anyway, that's what I keep my diamond painting stuff in, so I can keep track of it. Anyhow, what we're working on is the what I call the garden path. Hold on, let me get this up so it's up and out of the way. There we go. And I was working in this area. I did most of the white and stuff last night, and then some of the green. And so we are going to get started here in just a second. Yeah, I've got to have my thing. There's my wax, like so. Alrighty, let's see what we're going to work on. Because yeah, I did a lot of this green last night. And so we're going to work on what? Yeah, we got quite a few of the V's in Victor. Number 15. How about that? Oh, that's a green too. Yeah, this one here's got a lot of green in it. But I want to try to finish this one up. And that way I can concentrate on some of the others that I've got. And because these are ones that are, you know, whips that I've got sitting here, and I'm trying to get these whips out of the way so I don't have to worry about them. So let's see, where are we going? We're just going to be working right in here. Okay. And this is like a real pale green. Okay. So I hope everyone is having a good day today. It's a little bit warm, to say the least. Yeah, I turned the AC off earlier, and it's very humid. Let me see. Just curious as to what the weather's going to be. Let's see. Hang on. Come on. Yeah. Computer's kind of running slow today. Alright, let's try again. Alright. Yeah, it's not wanting to load. Alright, well, anyway, right now it says it's 87 degrees. But the humidity is very high. And so it's just a little bit toasty. Okay. Yeah, I ordered some stuff from Temu last night. Alright, my daughter and I were talking about this Tai Chi. And I found a couple of books on how to do Tai Chi at home. and they have illustrations and all of that. So I think me and my daughter are going to try to do that. And you know, tone up a little bit. Mostly I need to tone up because, you know, sitting around, you know, I'm not able to really walk very far. And so I'm losing tone on my muscles and my joints. So I need to do something to get that back, you know, to where it's a little bit easier to move around, you know. And so I'm going to do this Tai Chi and just tone things up a little bit and try to get my strength back. Because there's, so I bought 2 books. One is called Tai Chi Walking, where you do it standing up, but you don't really have to be doing any walking. Okay, and then the other one is a type that you can use sitting in a chair. Okay, so I got both of them, and that way we can start out. I can start out with a chair, and then eventually work my way up to where I'm standing. Okay, so I'll let you know how it goes, because I've been seeing a lot of advertisements about this Tai Chi and then how it helps to tone things up and get you in a little bit better shape. So you know what? I thought, you know what? I'm going to try that. It can't hurt, right? Because, you know, I sit for hours on end, you know, diamond painting or cross stitch or something, you know. I'm always sitting. And so what I thought I'd do is try this Tai Chi stuff and try to tone up my muscles a little bit. And so we'll see. We'll see how it works out. You know, I'll let you know how it works. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not using my light board right now. It's that way I can avoid having a headache. Because I don't know why, but it is. I use the light board even on the lowest, and I still end up with headaches. So I think it's just way too much light, maybe. I don't know. But I had to replace my mouse on my computer because the old one that I had finally gave up and I couldn't get it to work. Kept locking up, and so I went to and ordered a mouse from Walmart, and they delivered it this morning. I had them ship it to me, and so anyhow, so I got me a new mouse. I didn't get one of those wireless ones. I keep losing them things. Time I turn around, I'm losing it, and or knocking it off the table or whatever. And so I decided to go with the type that's wired in. That way I can keep track of it. You know. Problem is, I got these little pixies in my room, and they keep snagging my stuff and hiding it. I'm just kidding. It gets knocked off and gets knocked up under something, and then it takes me forever and a day to see if I can find it. So that's why I just got your basic everyday type of wired in mouse. Nothing fancy. I think I paid $8 for it. It wasn't much. And so Yeah, I was listening to Stitching in the Interlake, Ava, this morning. I was listening to her. And she's lost her phone. She can't find her phone. And so, and that is driving her nuts because she can't locate her telephone or cell phone. So I can understand when you misplace something like that, and it's got all your information and stuff is in that little phone. Yeah, it can be just a little bit frustrating when it disappears on you. Yeah. And got a lot of X's in this mess. Oh, here's some. And so I can understand why she's kind of got herself in a tailspin over it. You know, because, I mean, think about it. Everywhere you go, you know, you got all that information, addresses, phone numbers, contacts, everything is all in that telephone. And when you misplace it, right, and can't find it, oh my goodness, it drives you nuts until you find it again. Yeah. Because I'm like everybody else. I take my phone everywhere, you know. I go outside, I take it. If I go to the store, I take it. I go into the kitchen, I take it with me. Everywhere I go, my phone goes with me. Yeah. Yeah, we got quite a bit of these right here, so. Yeah. But yeah, I want to try to finish this if I can, because my working, I've gotten all the way over to about here. All right, along this edge. And so I'm working this way, so I figure, well, I'll just take it and start going back this way instead. And so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I would like to get this thing finished. Then I can move on to something else. You know, because I'm still working on the Ruby Rose from Feelook. You know. But I'll probably work on that one again tonight. Because we got Fun Day Sunday coming up. And so I'll probably be in the chat working on the Ruby Rose while I'm sitting here listening. More than likely. Yeah, I had having to wear my hand brace. My hand was hurting last night. So I had to put my hand brace on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having to hunt for them. And I was watching Miss Linda this morning. She was working on crocheting dish towels and dish, I don't know what they call those things you wash the dishes with. And so she was crocheting some of those this morning. And crocheted in quite a while. I used to crochet all the time. And then I think I just burned myself out. And when I picked up diamond painting, I just stopped crocheting. I don't know why, I just stopped, I'm thinking I probably burned myself out on it. Because I crochet all the time. And so I haven't crocheted in a couple of years. Yeah. And so I mostly diamond paint or I cross stitch. Anyhow, these are all scattered. All these V's are kind of scattered out now. So that's all right. We'll get them and we'll pick them up and put them down, kind of thing. I need some more wax. Yeah, Frankie spent the whole night outside last night. Yep, I got up about 7:30 or so and opened the door, and she was at the door waiting for me. And then she fussed at me for leaving her out. I said, well, hey, you're the one that chose to go outside in the middle of the night. So she came in and she ate and got something to drink, and she curled up on my table and went to sleep. And I mean, she didn't budge for several hours. And so I turned the AC off and opened up the bedroom door, and her and Lily both took off and went outside. So right now I've got some peace and quiet. And because both of them are outside doing their thing, and I'm sitting in here doing mine. But because of the temperature and whatnot, I'm gonna probably have to close the door up, because right now it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's changed. It's gone to 89 degrees now. Let's see. Expect 2 days with hot weather ahead, starting tomorrow. Nope, and it just changed to 90. Hold on. Let's see what else we got coming. Okay. It says partly sunny. It feels like 101. Okay. Alrighty. Air quality, wind, humidity is at 58%. Barometric pressure is 29.94. The dew point is 73. So let's see what we got. It's mostly just cloudy. Yeah, tomorrow, which is Monday, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain. Right? And the rest of the week is mostly just hot weather. Yeah. That's what it looks like. And that's for the North Georgia area. So that's what's going on up here in my neck of the woods. And I understand it's pretty hot over there in Texas too. Regina was talking about that the other night, saying it's how hot it was. And I'm not sure what part of Texas she lives in, but Texas is always kind of hot. It's kind of like New Mexico. It's very hot in New Mexico at this time of the year. So, get over there. It's so warm that the glue is sliding around. And so anyway, but I'm not going to stay on here real long. I just figured I'd pop in, see what everybody's doing, you know, let everybody know what's going on. And so far I haven't had too much trouble out of the computer and out of the internet so far. So what I do is I'll make some videos, and then what I do is I take it into the living room where it's close, into the kitchen, and it's closer to the router, and that way it'll let me upload my videos. So that's why I'm going to start trying to do 2 or 3 videos in one go, and just upload them one at a time. You know, because my I don't have that good a battery life on this computer. It's not that good. I mean, it's 5 years old. I'd say it's about time to replace it. Yeah, we had a bit of an emergency last night with my son-in-law. He has some kind of a growth that's on his gut, on his stomach, and unfortunately it's huge. He refuses to go to the doctor and do something about it, and because we've tried, but he fell last night and he couldn't get up, and because of that, my daughter and I, were not strong enough to get him back on his feet. Okay? I'm looking for other V's is what I'm looking for. And so we ended up having to call the fire department and had to have them come out and assist us in getting him back on his feet, which they did. And because of the medical issues involved, they really tried to talk him into letting them take him to the doctor, to the hospital. And again, he refused to go, as usual. And so, you know, because he's a big guy. He's a big guy anyway, right? And he's about, you know, because he doesn't get around much because of it. He probably weighs between 600 and 700 pounds. He's big. And unfortunately, when he goes down on the floor, it is a major project trying to get him back on his feet. And it took the fire department and like 4 guys to come and assist him and get him back on his feet. because of him being so big. It was, and I'm sure that was very embarrassing, but, the thing is, he's got to get to a doctor. He needs to try to get moving around, even if it's a little bit, and get some muscle tone, because he's lost it all. He doesn't have any muscles, and because of that, he can't lift himself up because his knees won't hold him. So, but yeah, they spent over an hour, talking to him, trying to, to let him take him to the doctor, talk to the hospital, and let them, do some work on him. And that way, if nothing else, he's got it on paper, and he can start, my daughter can start getting him on Social Security disability. But he won't do it. He just flat refuses to face the fact that he needs some medical help. He just won't do it. And this is an ongoing problem that's been going on for a couple of years now. And he just won't listen to nobody. So just keep him in your prayers if you would. His name is John. And just pray for him if you would. Because that's about all we can do now. Because we've tried every trick in the book to try to, get him to help himself, but he won't do it. And so my daughter, she works 8-10 hours a day. And then she has to come home and take care of him. So she has literally got her hands full. I mean, I do what I can to help her, but even I'm limited as to what I can do. So anyhow, so just keep him in your prayers. That's all we can do. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching Joan and the doing the puzzle thing. I wasn't doing the puzzle. I was just sitting there watching. I usually do the puzzles on my own. And the reason I do is because I get very distracted when all those puzzle pieces are flying in every which way. And I just can't keep up with it. So when I go to play puzzles, I do it on my own. Yeah, I like playing puzzles on the internet. Yeah, because I don't really have any place to set up a puzzle, even a small one. But that's all right. We're almost done with these. The V's, and we'll switch to something else here in just a minute. What am I doing? 29 minutes. Okay, I'm good. Because I don't want to go too far, because then it takes too long for it to upload. So, but as you can see, I've done quite a bit on this this garden. This is mostly flowers right here that I'm working on. And then over in here is like a house right over here on this far side. But we just keep working at it until eventually we get it done. Oh, there's some. right there. And so yeah, so I ended up ordering some books, the Tai Chi books. I ordered them from Temu. I think I paid $4.99 for one, and then I paid $3 and something for the other one. So they weren't that expensive, and I didn't have a whole lot of shipping costs, so that's a good thing. And dropped it. Get over there. And so that'll work out fairly well. It'll be about 3 weeks before I get them, though. Yeah, but I ordered a pair, a pajama set, and it was my size. It was a top and a capri bottoms, and they're made out of cotton. And so I went ahead and ordered those. Paid $12 and some change for them. And so I got that coming. And then I got myself another copper bracelet. Alrighty, I think we got them all down on the bottom here. I think. If not, then we'll have to start it over again and get some more. But let's get these put away. Get over there. Yep. Alright. Let's see. How about Z? We haven't done those. Let's see. Z, number 10. Number 10. Here we go. That's a pretty nice, pretty orange. Yeah. See how pretty those are? Nice, pretty orange color. Yeah, sometimes you get tired of doing the green all the time, you know. And so I just decided, well, I'm just going to do some different color. Yeah, I tried doing the multi-placing with this, but in this particular painting, there's just not enough color blocking to do multi-placing. So I just stick to doing one drill at a time. You know, they say one drill at a time is like one day at a time. You know, we'll get it done eventually. We are not in a hurry. It's not a race. And so, yeah, I got a lot of work done on that Ruby Rose the other night. So, and then I kitted up another one of these 30 by 80s. Let's see, what did I do with it? Let me look. Let's see, is that it? I think this is it. Ouch. Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna set this down. I'll bring this across where it doesn't get knocked off. There. There we go. There. Oh, yeah, I got it all covered up. I got it all done. And it is unfortunately, you can't see it. But it's a desert. And I don't know if I can get you in close enough. Probably not. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Oop. What it is, it's a moonlight in the desert. And look at all those beautiful colors. Yeah, but anyway. But that is what I've kitted up yet. And that way, I can, when I get done with this one, I can start this one. But it's just got a lot of beautiful colors in it. And so I got that one all kitted up and ready to go. Oh. You know, I have a bad habit of kitting them up and then they'll sit there for a while. Unfortunately. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you'll have to excuse me if I get real quiet because I didn't get to bed until really, really late. It was just the daylight was starting. Could see the sun coming up when I finally got to bed. And then I got up and let Frankie in. And then I went back to bed for a couple more hours. And I got up about noon, 12:15, something like that. So, and I had 1 cup of coffee. And that's all I've had pertaining to caffeine. So I'm not quite fully awake, you know. Let me see if there's any more on this side, but there's not. But yeah, that orange is pretty. Yeah, I ate a croissant last night with melted cheese. I put it in the air fryer and melted the cheese on a croissant. And that's what I had for supper last night. So I'm gonna have to get up and fix something because I'm getting a little on the hungry side. And that way I can take my pills. Got this one pill that I have to take with food. If I don't, it upsets your stomach. So, anyhow. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to stay on here a long time. There's one right there. Dottie just poked her head in the door. That's my daughter's dog. She pokes her head in the doorway and goes, what you doing? Yeah. daughter's going to try to make fish tonight for supper. She's going to find a way to, a recipe to cook it on the grill, I think. Which is not that hard. You just wrap it in aluminum foil. Put some, chop up an onion and put some onions in there. And a few spices here and there. And a little tiny bit of butter. And wrap it up and put it on the grill. And it's pretty good that way. And then make some kind of a side dish. A salad would be nice. Yeah. But we don't have any lettuce, so no lettuce in this house for a while. And then, so she may try to make some macaroni salad maybe to go with it. She always makes good macaroni salad. Yep. There we go. And so, we'll see. Yep. A salad on the side. I know one she could make. She makes this broccoli salad. Okay. And it has broccoli and carrots in it. And it's a cold salad. It has cranberries in it. She puts, fresh cranberries in it. What else is in there? Nuts. She puts nuts in there like pecans. Oh, it's really good. And then she uses like a, that sauce that you use for like coleslaw? Well, she uses that and mixes it all together. And it is so good. It's yummy. Yeah, maybe I could talk her into making some of that. Yeah. That's if we have fresh broccoli. Yeah. That and maybe a roll. That'd be good. We'll see. I like fresh veggies. I don't care much for frozen too much. I mean, they're all right if it's an absolute I have to kind of thing. But I like fresh, and I much prefer them when they're raw, rather than where they're nice and they're raw and they're crunchy. Yeah, that's the way I like my veggies. And I eat things like, sugar snaps and raw broccoli, raw cauliflower, carrots, baby carrots, things like that. Yep, they're crunchy. I don't mind cooked every now and then, but mostly I like them where they're fresh and they're raw. Only thing we do is we just take them and rinse them and wash them real good, and then put them in all together, and sometimes just turn it into a type of a salad. And I like it that way. Yeah. You're not cooking all the nutrients out of it. And that's the thing right there. You're getting the full benefit of all the nutrients from the raw vegetable. Because when you cook veggies like that, you end up cooking all the good stuff out of it. And that's not a good thing. Whew, it's 45 minutes already. Okay, well, we're going to have to get off here. And we're not going to finish this on camera. But we're going to bring it to a close, and that way I can upload it. And so everybody, y'all have a good day. Have a blessed Sunday. And try to meet us over there at Fun Day Sunday with Star. Because she's a lot of fun. I like to hang out over there on Sundays. And I believe that's at like 9 o'clock tonight, I think. Something like that. Anyway, so y'all have a good one. Take care of yourselves. And have a blessed day. And we will see you later. All right. Bye-bye.